Oh god, excuse me. Right. Boom. Boom. We grab YouTube as it is here. Dude, my the hairline looks absolute trash. Oh, that's something I can watch later. See here now. See here now. Sounds okay. Let's go up to 6.3. Move that to the right. Like button, copy, Discord. Here's for swords, my boy, and here's some this. Everyone, I am back on late live. Also because Sword wants me to react to this live here. And I don't want to wait till Monday for it. It's gonna be a waste. I have some crash stuff right here, dude. AKA me. Actually, yeah, I have a bag right here. I can just collect all this stuff. I have to throw away. That's gonna be way easier to collect. Do I need this? Don't think I do. Do not take it. I'll just keep it in here then for now. There we go. Good thing Sword is now getting to watch what he wanted me to do. Okay. Let me go ahead and see what this is before I continue. Training dog, banish dog machine. Lightning. Oh, I can't hear it, but someone else can. What even is this? It's a little string right here too. I think I need batteries. What? Yeah, I think I need batteries for this thing. What do I need? What the hell is this? What the hell? Okay. Sick. I guess I need a battery then. Of some sort. I'm gonna try and figure that out. Jesus, none of this. Everything is falling. What do I need though? No instructions? Oh, instructions. Come here. God's sake, come here. Okay, I don't need the box anymore. I'm gonna keep you here for now. Get rid of this. What's this? Oh, it's the screen cleaner. Sick. Okay, got this one. This one is already unboxed. So don't need that one. I think this is the same box. Did I get the same exact thing? Huh. I did. I have two of them. Sick. Sick, dude. I got two for one. Anything else? This one. This. And then put that there. Okay. Volt fold level battery. Okay. I have to figure that out later and see what that exactly does because I have no idea what this does. So dead as well, can't really do much with it. Yeah, I figured that out. I figured it out. Okay, time for some Genshin stuff here so Sword can be happy. Okay. Then we turn this here. Quest. Navigate. Is under the water? I think it is. Alright. 44. I don't know how long this quest will be. Probably an hour is what I'm gonna guess. And the second one is gonna be like maybe 30 minutes.
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you? Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got 2 super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently. They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away. Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So
you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
exactly, you're right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales?
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear
Hi,
it.
Sword. Now I'm
I'll get a
doing what
good
you wanted
night's
me to
sleep
do.
knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association,
Something really wild
I
is
have
hinted
good
at
reason
in
to
Act 2.
believe that
Alright.
the fish have gone missing due to an encounter
But it
with
might
the
be
water
overreaching. Alright.
Yes, you're both outlanders,
So I think this
right?
whole thing is gonna be an
Our
hour and
local
max,
fairy
and then the
tales
next one is gonna be
often
like
speak
30
of
minutes.
a terrifying
My
underwater
prediction.
creature called Thelxie. The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance.
Chubby
Even
penguin.
though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way. And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them all. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
I sound worse.
Sounds kind of scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source. Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
It's all
Dun, dun,
hearsay, so it's hard to
dun.
confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Irenaeus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me. Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish ships on the island can understand human language. Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Okay. This thing sucks. Now I got it.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Hiccups. Dog, I am so tilted at the moment. Like, I am mad as hell. Fucking physical ID, dude. Put a picture of my face and everything, all my information, but like, nah, we can't do that. I didn't know we were still in the 1900s, dog.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find any... Wait! Did you hear something just now? What is that? Don't come any closer!
Paimon? Traveler? I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
Vermine!
Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Huh? A water imp? Thelxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else who's trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated. Sure, if that's in order. I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Thelxie.
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on! Fremina, you never take commissions from other people!
Yeah, but, she made a special request. But out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it. It's
Sounds
alright
like my
though.
nephew's having the
She'll
time of
be
his
coming
life.
over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
The fish?
Screaming 3-year-olds, dude. Nothing's better, nothing's worse, you know?
Ah, I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise. So, all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
So that's all it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Whew. So in the end, it was just Fremine. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back. Thank you.
Actually, how much work do you still have left, Fremine? Maybe we could lend you a hand.
Thanks for offering. But I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions? Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back. Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip!
Is that what you'd like to do as well? Huh. Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there. I've stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Felxie, are you there?
This is the only thing I like about the quest, just with the penguin.
So that's Fremine's version of Felxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear. It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Felxie, nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea. As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No. There's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so
Yo,
I can
Guster,
craft
what's
a
good?
weapon for him.
Welcome,
A
man, to this
weapon?
late
Well,
afternoon
that's
stream because
defined.
Sword wanted me to react to this.
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
What
I'm
an
good. You
imaginative
doing alright?
employer. Naming
I was-
Thelxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
I was going to buy the new, I don't know if you've seen it, the new Elgato Stream Deck. But as soon as I got over there, they needed a goddamn physical ID. I have the ID on my phone, but they couldn't take it even with my face printed on the fucking ID. They couldn't take it at all. It was against the laws. I was thinking, like, then why even have it in the beginning? Like, my god, dude. So yeah, I went all the way over there for no reason
regardless
then.
of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Whoa, Thelxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
I'm so tired and mad today right now, dude.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on
I'm probably
the
doing some Minecraft later after
motherboard.
this.
That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
Why do I feel like this whole quest is gonna be an hour long?
Ah, here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. Okay, knowing you...
What am I supposed to do? Some chest or something? The hell? What? Oh. Okay.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned earlier. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment. Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Yo, by the way, Guster, I got a new haircut. I cut my hair yesterday. It wasn't really that short, but it's better than nothing. I just cut my sides and all that, so it's better than nothing. I think we're almost at 3,000. Almost at 3,000 subs. What am I at right now? 2,505, dude. Sheesh. Dude, we are growing on the channel right here. We love to see it, Gustin. We love to see it. Again, the most annoying thing ever right now is just the... what's it called? It's just the watch hours. They're literally just not giving a damn whatsoever, you know? I think the highest I've been on the watch hours, which I need, is like 1,280. And now I'm down to 1,250 or something like that. I need 3,000, by the way. Imagine if they kept it at 4,000, dude. I would have never gotten there. Did you do anything fun this weekend so far, Augustin? Or you just been home and chilling, you know? Yoink. Being home chilling, yeah, same. As I said, I went... hold on, wait, I'm gonna show you this. Give me a second. Give me a second of your time. Alright, let me see here. Do this, this, and then this. Do you see this? Here. Look. This is the new Stream Deck. I've got the Stream Deck. I ordered this thing. I was about to pick it up. I bought it and everything. I couldn't pick it up from them because they needed an idea. Like an ID, you know. They needed the physical one. I had it on my phone because people say it was much easier. And now out of nowhere, they're telling me I need the physical ID one. So they couldn't pick it. They didn't allow me to pick it up. Even though it was my face, my information, and everything on it. That's the world we live in. It's like 10% of all of us are like in the online and data, you know, area. Like a whole, like with AI and all that. And then we have the rest of 90% of people being stuck with like cash in hand, physical cards, and so on, you know? Holy monoculars, dude. I'm about to get this. It looks so cool as well. It looks really sick. Sell the old one, guy. Sell the old one. Sell the old one that I was going to have as well, but yeah, I need to pick this up tomorrow. You should do a Minecraft series to get more watch hours. Is Minecraft even if I go for Minecraft right now, do you even think that's the most #1 popular thing right now? Even if I do, hey Justin, have you seen my other Minecraft Let's Plays? Have you seen my other ones? Did they do anything good? I don't think they did. Even though I'm like at almost at 3,000 now.
There. We'll be able to find something that'll help us
YouTube
with our
would
search.
give zero fuck about it. I'm telling you that much. All my other Minecraft series has just been a total flop.
This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and excavation efforts. Here, try it.
I can show you if you want the proof.
Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
The other Minecraft series has been an absolute flop. Like, no one gives a damn. Unless it's like a friend of mine who's seen it already for me. Other than that, people gives, like, no care in the
Alright,
world.
these should be enough. Let's head back to camp.
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame d'Estray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh, do you really think so?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Freminet is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right? Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old. It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends
That's a
all
funny
his time in his
word
fantasy
quota.
world.
Yeah.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Oh, Mr. Beast made a new video. Sick. I'm gonna react to that later. Bruh, this thumbnail, I swear to God.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
curious. Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy. He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition... Here, you can take a look.
So Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the Water Imp Prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie, and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremine to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
What? Excuse me.
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance.
I'm listening to the whole thing, by the way,
It's just
Sword.
as
I'm just
Zuria
texting
said.
someone.
We need to take this seriously, and the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
So we'll be playing it straight, or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
Yep.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I believe in my son. We can just see this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there.
Amazing mother,
so my
by the
son
way.
will have
I'll
a
tell you
better
that
spot
much.
to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps? All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Zeria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Alright. Talk to Freminent. Yes, boy. My friend right here. Oh, I did not mean to press that button. There we go.
What is it, Fremine? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves. This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zeria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
Ah, so that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fremine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No. Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from
We can start
hereditary
Act 2 after
factors
this,
and one's
or
state
do
of
the event
mind
challenges.
to
I'm just gonna
environmental
start the Act
factors
2 of
and
this.
even ley line disorder effects.
Then do
Some
challenges.
even say it could be
Let
caused
me guess,
by
Act 3 is now on
contamination from
Monday
god
or
remains.
Wednesday. Let me
And
guess.
from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
What? It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they just stopped
Monday?
talking
Alright.
as much.
I should be back on Monday, so
Yeah,
we'll be live again.
That's just the nature of it. So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Really? Then in
Hope
that
the diseases
case,
doesn't kill the boy.
let's see this real-life fantasy
hope so.
adventure
It doesn't
together
too
to
as
the
well.
end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall, but if we can help him regain
I'm gonna
control
go and grab
and
some
escape from the
snacks,
darkness,
sword, and I'll be back.
we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I have also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds. So you remembered.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark! Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys. And Pear, is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale
I'm going to
world
get
of my dreams
them as a
must
character
also
very soon as
exist
well.
somewhere.
I think after this
It
quest,
might
because I don't
just be
have
hidden,
Ferminate yet.
which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very
Oh, my dad keeps
surreal
yelling at me to get
feeling.
downstairs.
Both alienating, but also as if I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality.
Really? Like a miracle?
Well, if that's in order.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Thuxie's weapon?
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. Thanks for all of your help.
Okay. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab this the sandwich. A little food right here. That looks sick, dude. Hold on. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go and grab some food, Sword. I'll be back in a little bit. Boys, I'm back. Sorry for taking so long. Had to eat some good sandwiches. Phew. Ugh, my god. Hiccups. How do I... Wait, where's the second part of the event? How do I continue the second part? Wait, how do I... Yeah, oh, Prince maybe it's the quest
I
here
see
then? Yeah, this one. Wait until 2 days later. Okay. Nyan, nyan. Okay, perfection. And then after later the stream is done, I'm gonna react to that Mr. Beast thing. Do 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 do. No 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 no.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Thalxie!
A little shield and spear, dude. That's cute. Pew pew.
Whoa! Thalxie's got himself a sword and a shield now!
It looks more like a
Looking
spear though,
sharp.
but alright. He needs a little crown. or
With his
something.
weapons in hand, Thalxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Fremine.
We helped too!
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality.
Ooh, wanna check
Speaking
something?
of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you
Yeah, he needs a
with
crown.
finding
anyway.
some materials for the crown? You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thalxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Ooh, Paimon's excited now!
why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon!
Oh, sword, are you
Alright,
around, man?
I'll give it a try. I'm not very
I
adept
think I'm
at
able
drawing,
to almost
but I've
get
seen a lot
Nahid
of
up
art
to
during
level
my
90,
work.
which is gonna be really good.
As far as the actual content of the drawing,
And then
please tell me
Yamiko
what
as
you'd
well.
like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Maybe like a
Paimon
shining
wants to give him
crown.
some friends. Thalxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything else? Color. Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale,
Nice
but
artwork.
bursting with
Oh,
color and
100%,
hope.
dude.
Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful. Splendid ideas, everyone.
But yeah, as I said, I should have now Nahida almost at level 90, and Jaimiko is almost able to be ascended to level 90 as well. So Ayato, Nahida, Jaimiko, and like probably maybe a shield, or just Bennett for extra heals. It's gonna be really good with Hyper Bloom to just absolutely stomp on a lot of bosses, because Hyper Bloom is definitely like the most overpowered elemental reaction to ever exist, in my opinion. I wonder if Act 3 on Monday have a cutscene. It probably will. That's my
Everyone
prediction.
looks super pumped up. Felksy most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I'm sure he is, Zarya. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as
There's probably
possible.
gonna be a
and keep up
cutscene with the
belief
whole
and hope in our hearts.
with the whole art book.
I'm
That's my
starting to
prediction.
look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Felksy's fantastic adventures begin now!
Alright. I don't know exactly how long part 2 is, though. I'm gonna say 30 minutes. That's my prediction right now. Under the sea, how in God's name didn't I get this goddamn portal? Meow meow, cat with black hat. Under the sea, under the sea. Act 2 is pretty good, recommended cryo. Alright, I'm gonna change my boy Nivelette then, because we're going under the water. Under the sea. I'm grabbing Ganyu.
Time to begin work?
Under the sea. Under the sea. Too shallow. We good. How much do I have at the moment? 8 inverted fades and 123 Primo Gem. Yeah, 20 to 30 minutes max, not as long as one. Yeah. Maybe the first one was like 40-ish minutes. It felt like that at least. Had to speed up a bit here. Earlier.
Look! Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
Oh. Ooh. Say less. There's another one right there. And, oh, that's just, okay. Oh, wait, I'm grabbing this as well.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need
Ah, so is it the main?
Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
I like that, actually. Oh, assistance too. Monster list. You know, I haven't used my boy here for a while, so let's just use Jew, and then we have Ben as backup. That's my team right here. I haven't used my boy. What's the name again? Wanderer the Mojito? Is that what I name it? I think it was so. Makito. Forgot about it. 8 sisters, basically.
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining. Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imps' colorful houses and the rainbow bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode! Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince Thalxi, your Divine Highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory! Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
My gratitude to your divine highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
Ahem. Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
Alright. Yeah, Makoto here. Let's see here. 44, 146, 61 there. Oh, base attack. This gives me base attack. Oh yeah, I forgot I switched that off. I forgot I gave him something else. That's interesting, dude. I totally forgot about that.
Please be
Can I change the weapon? No, I can't. Dude, he's got a base attack
careful,
one, dude.
brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water nymphs. They are called... Hilly Churls of the Deep.
Commencing cleanup! Hey, frost is coming! Getting gear! Hey!
Is it foreshadowing? I can't read. Is it foreshadowing Paimon Divine? There's a lot of theories being Paimon either being the primordial god, the first god we ever saw in the
Those
beginning.
accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
But I think, in my personal opinion, I think she's probably a sibling to the unknown goddess. That's my prediction, at least.
Shut up.
It might not fun of me though. It's like as we are foreshadowing. It might not fun of me.
Cry loud!
Mining to get a new one of those here. Thank God.
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher of the Deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a Diviniture of the Deep would pose no threat to him.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This is long overdue. Freeze to the
I
core.
think this is an ECW here.
Rack and ruin.
Right? Yeah, let's go.
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thuxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time, and you too, Thuxie, my child.
Awesomeness.
Thuxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thuxie's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book. Fremine. Why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book. Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form
Dude,
to her
what a
companions.
foreshadow. This is actually true.
The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
Yeah, I really think like Paimon is like the opposite of the unknown god that we saw in the beginning of the game, if you know what I'm talking about. I think she's the complete opposite, like yin and yang, you know?
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment.
Paimon
The
100%
prince finally
has a
managed
true
to
form of
reclaim his kingdom.
100%, dog.
But as for the crown,
100%.
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
Yeah, let's go, Preeminent.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa, the pages are beautiful! Surya is really talented at drawing.
thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Surya. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Good.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure. And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
Nice, nice.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Yeah, Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that, it might be because...
Because what?
It's because... I hope...
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
Am I turning red?
He is. That's adorable. Nice. Wholesomeness.
Alright, we won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay, thank you. See you in 2 days. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Well said. Love to see it, love to see it. Okay, I will obtain all these points here that I need. I'm just gonna do most of this stuff here off camera though, so it's fine. Don't you worry about that. I have like no resin, by the way. Except for like 123. Is there anything... If you press on the handbook, commission will all clear. But if you press on the... Oh! Huh. Wait, when was that a thing? I mean... Sure. I didn't know that was a thing either. I always thought... I deadass always thought like, huh, this is something. I don't even know how to get this done. So, am I done with the dailies? Is that all done? Yeah. That's done. I actually didn't know you could do that. Is that permanent thing that can always happen, or is it like only once per like 4 days? That's pretty sick though.
Add Ast.
Don't mind if
Thank
I
you for
do.
Add Ast.
If you do the event challenges, world quest story count as commissions. Oh. I mean, that's good to know. Thank you, Sword. Try and maybe just remind me that next time as well, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here now. What level is Nahiri at the moment? I think she's still at 80, right? Yeah, I need a lot of books to get her up to level 90. And Jaimiko, you need... No, not 10. 9 more of those. And then we got you at level 90 as well.
We're way behind schedule.
Can make 2 of those here. Almost make 3. Let's grab a lot of books. Can I grab the battle pass actually? It's still 22 days. Level 30. I'm just gonna wait till I get to level 50. Hey! Oh, dude, the music in the background though. Sheesh. Never get tired of that music, I'm telling you that much. Telling you that much.
Good. I was just thinking that the silk flowers at the...
Great, I can't even grab any of that right now. What I was going to say is, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I'm gonna do most of these challenges here off camera. So tomorrow, if you do a penguin event challenge, it will count as your dailies. Ooh. But yeah, I'm just gonna do most of these events off camera, like the challenges. And I'll be back again on Monday to finish off the quest and do my dailies. Like the bosses and all that yada yada, you know? So for now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and craft all this what I need. And then just go and beat the shit out of some monsters later for books. Alright, it was just a short-ish stream, I take it though. I have a video to record and get that set up. And hopefully I should be able to reach 3,000 subscribers very soon, Sword. As always, man, thank you for your support, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and head off as well. Just take a little rest. Have fun, see ya. I take care of that, Sword. I see you maybe tomorrow or on Monday. Might just be Monday. Have a good one, dude. Hey, bye-bye!